So, celiac disease. I'm assuming you're here because you just got your diagnosis and maybe you're overwhelmed and wondering what to do next. Or maybe you've had it for a while and you're still not feeling better. Well, either way, you're in the right place. I'm Tim Doust and I have celiac disease too. And I'm here to help you get your life back to normal. You've spent months, possibly years not feeling well, and all you've wanted is to feel normal. And now that someone's telling you you can feel well again, but you just have to live a totally different lifestyle, normal can seem even further away than it was before. Learning that what you have is just celiac disease can be a relief at first, but it can also be kind of devastating. You might not have really processed what it all means for you just yet, but whether or not you realize it, your life is about to change drastically. You probably realize on some level that you're going to lose some favorite foods, but you honestly might still be buzzing from the joy of finally knowing what's wrong with you. Which is a nice feeling, don't get me wrong. But avoiding gluten is a lot harder than you think. It hides out seemingly everywhere, and even a tiny amount is going to make you sick if you have celiac disease. And continuous exposure to tiny amounts over time is going to leave you susceptible to malnutrition and a host of other complications like osteoporosis, anemia, and stomach cancer. So staying gluten-free is so important. But it's not just eating different foods. You have to be aware now of all the ways that gluten can find its way into your food. In fact, cross-contamination with gluten is one of the most common reasons why people don't feel better right away. Now I know that all sounds overwhelming, but lucky for you guys, it's gotten so much easier to be gluten-free these days. Gluten-free products are everywhere, labeling laws are sort of starting to catch up. Most restaurants can be accommodating to the diet, even if they don't have a full gluten-free menu. You don't necessarily have to live in a bubble. It's not to say there won't be challenges. Eating out and socializing are going to be a lot different. You're going to be talking about your symptoms a lot, often to total strangers. Some people might not understand. Some people might still try to feed you gluten, even when you've asked them not to. You might accidentally ingest gluten after you're feeling better. You might not even feel better right away and be tempted to cheat on the diet. All of these things will happen to you as surely as they happened to me. Because in the beginning, I didn't know where to get good solid advice on any of this stuff, so I made a ton of rookie mistakes. It took me over a year to start feeling better when it probably should have happened much sooner. So I decided to compile all the knowledge I've gained throughout the process of becoming gluten-free and pass that on to you. Because I truly believe that you can feel normal again by finding a routine that lets you live your life as close to the way you used to, without the constant worry that you're going to get sick. Now in this series, I'm going to cover first what you can eat, how you can know what to eat, and how to convert your kitchen into a pristine gluten-free haven. Then we're going to talk about how to survive out there in the world, where you'll discover that gluten is practically everywhere. We'll talk tips for restaurants, office parties, potlucks, holidays at your family's house. There's a lot to cover, so make sure to subscribe. And remember not to despair. There is life after gluten.